Oh, okay. Well, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're gathered here to watch and play through more MyGM here in WWE 2K25. The flames kind of caught me off guard. And listen, it's like 8:30 in the morning on Saturday. I know Christina's sleeping. I technically did, but that's besides the point. I am pre-recording this well ahead of time. We've been sort of pre-recording a whole bunch of videos, pretty much. So there is that.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
So yeah, I was like, maybe I'll squeeze in a couple episodes of MyGM in my pre-recording marathon, if you will, because I recorded 5 total episodes of Universe mode. So now I'm trying to get at least 2, maybe 3, depending on the vibes of good old MyGM. And so we've got ourselves the next 3 episodes. I think we're up to like 15 through 17. Then we'll have the Go Home show. Then we'll have the PLE. So I think I can manage that. It just depends on how much coffee and bandwidth I have. And I'm like, well, hey, I might as well take advantage of the fact that I actually got up early on a weekend. I'm actually up a little early on weekends, but it just depends on the weekend. This weekend was kind of normal. I'm usually up at like around 8, 8:30. Usually during the work week, it's more like 7. So this is basically sleeping in for me. But other weekends, I'm like sleeping until like 10 o'clock some days.
Representing A-Town Down Under from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Grayson.
But yeah, basically we're just recording a whole bunch of videos, mostly because, well, at the time I'm recording this, my mom's coming to town for a week. But also to give myself a little bit of a cushion for the channel, because we obviously have all these videos that we're reacting to and stuff. So it's like, okay, let's make sure that we got the gaming content to flow with. So yeah, there is that. So effectively, my goal would be to have like 3 episodes like a week, or 3 videos a week for the gaming side of things. But of course, once we get back to doing reaction content, that could look a little different. So I know, like, we'll probably have at least we'll have at least 3 videos on the week where, like, I'm not going to be doing the reactions, which will be the week of like the 14th through the 20th, pretty much. But the following week, we might be back into our usual, like, rhythm of like a couple gaming videos a week. So that's where we're at. So worst case scenario, this gets me a little bit ahead for like September, which is probably a good thing, to be honest. But yeah, we're playing through Seth Rollins and Grayson Waller. We'll probably watch at least one more match in this episode. We'll set up our Go Home show, and what we do with the Go Home show is that we watch 2 to 3 matches, depending on the energy, depending on the vibes. And then we'll watch the Premium Live event, because that one's pretty straightforward. You have like 1 match with the men, 1 match with the women that's like cross-branded and stuff, and then we have our match. So, I mean, that's kind of a built-in sort of like way to kind of film things. But, yeah, I think this is, like, my 6th video that I'm, like, filming out. Technically 7 if we're including the reaction, which I barely started editing my reaction video at the time of recording this. But it's not a long reaction video. I don't think it's going to be a long one anyway, because there wasn't much ground to cover on, like, the September 12th episode of Smackdown. Like, there really wasn't. So I'm like, that's fine. But I get to enjoy my coffee and film wrestling gaming videos with y'all. So I think that's a pretty solid little Saturday morning. I got like so much to do today, so I'm like, I'm gonna start off strong with some videos. Because, I mean, you know what, I do enjoy filming the gaming videos, just like my brain is like, when do I have the time to do this? So lately it's been like towards like, more like Wednesday, Thursday, or even like more like Thursday, Friday. So I'm like, okay, this might actually work out, because we do the Smackdown reactions on Fridays, and I'm like, okay, well, I usually get off of work at 5 o'clock, so that gives me about 3 hours. I can still go on my little walk for about an hour in my neighborhood, and then I can come back and make a little meal and film a couple videos before filming another video. So it's like a built-in little filming night right there, but I've noticed that Thursdays seem to be the night to film videos, and I can't figure out why. I think it's because I know, like, the weekend's coming up, and I can just edit everything on my weekend. I think that's it. I think that's honestly the motive right there. Because, like, the start of the week is just always, like, I don't know how else to word it, it's just a lot, right? Okay, well, that wasn't really a lot of match that we got, but that's okay. That's okay, we can get in more matches that way.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins!
But here we go, friends. Seth Rollins picks up the huge win against Grayson. Well, we were just getting into the groove of chit-chatting, getting all caught up. My coffee's not even, like, cooled off a little bit. I'm telling y'all, weekend coffee hits different. I don't know how else to word it. But either way around, we got Seth Rollins continuing his feud with Grayson Waller. They're up to level 4. So let's continue. We'll see how we did. Let's see how the other shows did. And then let's go to next week. Alrighty. Okay, it looks like we did okay. We kind of kept up for the most part. We did better in the second mid-card match, so hooray for randomly put together triple threat matches. But Bayley defeated Roxanne Perez. Their feud's going. We still have Javon Evans and Eric. They have a feud because reasons. Austin Theory won his match, and then Seth Rollins won his match as well. And we can see where all these different little, like, promo things are going, right? We turned Cole Quinn heel, so that happened too. So, yeah, there is that. Perfect. Okay, so we got 15,000. I'm just rounding up. We got 15,000 fans. All right. 25,000 for NXT. 24 for Raw. 17 for ECW. Well, I mean, at least we're keeping up with ECW, so that's a whole thing. And we're still in first place because we have a Hall of Fame trophy, so even though we're doing terribly compared to the other shows on paper, we have a Hall of Fame trophy, and that's what we're counting for this round of MyGM. Now, you can set it to where you can do the fans or the trophies. I just think the trophies, like, add more longevity to the mode. I don't know. Maybe that's a me thing. I could be totally wrong. Week 17! Alright. That's fine. I'm just gonna extend this dude's contract. Okay, that's fine. Why? No. Like, we would be broke. Okay, I've been putting in a lot of work. Yep, let's give Bayley a title opportunity. Perfect. Okay, ensure that your least popular available specialist is in a match this week, and then here's what the season challenges have looked like. So we're spending money on promos. That was just going to happen when it happens. We completed a lot of these already, so Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This one's probably going to be next if I had to take a guess. Interference, this one makes sense, and then, well, we're definitely not going to get to that point. But we're probably going to get to this one because I think this one's pretty easy to tackle. And then we've got this one. This will just happen when it happens, and then this one could possibly happen. I don't know. So we have a path to getting more of those season challenges completed. So let's take a look at our different promises. So Lash Legend wants to win her next match, and then Bayley wants a shot at the Women's United States Championship. So there is that. So what we're going to do is, first of all, get rid of these guys. Can we use our little power-up? We need to use our power-ups. Okay. So who's close to getting to a new ranking? Is anybody? Anyone? Okay. Okay. Well, we have a lot of potential with this one, so I think for this one, let's put it on Dominic Mysterio because we can. There we go, and that should get us to, yep, that'll get us to the finish line. New perk, Specialist or Fighter. I could probably see him a little bit of either one, but I think Specialist might work out a little bit better. Now, I don't know if that actually got us anywhere, but it doesn't seem like it, of course, but it is what it is. No, we actually got that. Okay, we just don't see it until, like, after the week is done. No, I'm not quitting. Okay, let's go ahead and book the show, and then we'll jump right into another match, because we got plenty of time on the clock, which means I'm going to jinx it, and we're going to have a long match.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the WWE Women's United States Championship.
Alrighty, people, look at that. Look at that. We got another matchup for y'all. Very exciting stuff. So, yeah, I was like, well, let's go ahead and do another match. Worst case scenario, it goes on, like, really long, and then we just gotta breeze through the end of the show, which is okay, but...
the challenger from San Jose, California, Bayley!
But, yeah, I was like, you know what, Bayley wants a title match, and honestly, I think we should probably add in a women's match to make, you know, everything kind of even out just a scotch, and why not? It looks like a good little match on paper. We got Bayley, Roxanne, Natalya for the Women's United States Championship, so that's exciting. We also got a new face on the roster coming soon, so get excited for that. We decided to get Ivy Nile just to kind of get another, like, face bruiser onto the roster. So we went with that option. You know, because again, we need to add bodies onto the show. I mean, we're almost like, what, like 80%? We're like 75 to 80% of the way through the season. It's like, we need people on this roster. Yes, we do, because injuries are real on this show, and we need to make sure that we preserve fatigue and all that.
And introducing the challenger from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez!
Well, we'll have to get another person on the roster soon since, well, Pat McAfee's leaving, so that's something that we'll also have to accomplish by the end of the episode as well. But, yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying the episode thus far. It is a nice, crisp Saturday morning. I got my coffee as we're filming this. Again, weekend coffee just hits differently. I think it's because, like, we can just, well, typically we can, at least I can anyway, I can kind of take my time. Like, I have a lot to get done today, but, like, I can kind of take my time with it, which is nice. It's not like I have to go far to do what I need to do, so I'm like, that's fine. I think that's a fair enough trade-off, right? Right. Coffee. Let me know if you're a coffee person, a tea person, or if you are more of like a pop person, something like that. Because like some people are like that. Like they don't like tea or coffee, but they'll drink pop. Like some people are like that. Or energy drinks.
The champion from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, the WWE Women's United States Champion, Natalya!
My big problem is that, like, well, not my big problem, but, like, I'm not, like, a pop girly, but I like a lot of, like, seltzer waters, sparkling waters, that kind of thing. And sometimes when it's really stupid hot out, like it is about to be when I'm recording this, sports drinks, those are essential, especially when you're somebody that does a lot of walking. Oh, okay, we got people chanting for Roxanne. Okay, okay. Let's go, Women's U.S. title. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Got the triple threat match for the title. Okay, I just saw a funny meme. I got a little distracted because I saw a funny meme. Anyway, so, yeah, we're here with the triple threat match. Still got a lot to chit-chat about, of course. But Roxanne's got a kendo stick. So that's happening. Oh, going in for the cover there, and Natalya breaks things up. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, like this weekend, like today, I just have a bunch of cleaning to do. Mostly like laundry and like vacuuming, like stuff like that. And just tidying up the place just a scotch. And lots of video editing, like a lot. It's just a lot. But, like, I don't think I'm going to get to all the video editing. Like, I don't know if it's going to be possible for me to edit, like, 8, 9 videos, something crazy like that. Because I'm trying to get at least 2 to 3 more videos filmed. Like, I'm pretty much trying to get through the PLE filmed right here in this sitting, if I can. That would probably get me up to at least 10 or 11 o'clock. Then I can do my thing, make some lunch, clean a little bit. I know this is probably why it's like, Christina, you take like forever to get these videos up on Smackdown days. And it's like, yes, that would be the case. But yeah, like life will be lifing. And in between videos, we get things done too. So that's also another thing. It's not just making another cup of coffee. It's like, for example, when I finish filming this video, I'm probably going to end up, like, getting the laundry going because we just need to do that. So, like, there is a sense of balance, right? Right. Oh. There was a lot that just happened there. Oh, sneaky cover. See, I'm still trying to wake up. My coffee needs to kick in. Nice move right there from Bayley. Oh. German suplex right there. Natalya's looking for the sharpshooter. Oh, but Bayley's getting up. Bayley's getting up. Bayley's getting up. Oh, there she goes. So, yeah. There's a lot going on today, and that is A-okay. As we're trying to wake up quite clearly. But yeah, usually with MyGM, we at least cover a couple matches, and then we kind of just go from there. So it just depends. I mean, like, knowing that I had a few minutes to set up everything, I think, you know, impacts the time a little bit because it's really just dead air. So I'm like, that's fine. We'll figure out everything. So, like, I know even though my recording says we're at like 23 minutes or almost 24 minutes now, like, I know at least probably 5 minutes of that it's going to get shaved off because of, like, you know, putting the match card together and all that stuff. Oh, Bayley kicked at it too. Oh, right on the chair pretty much. Slam right there, right into the canvas. Oh, there goes Roxanne. Roxanne's getting some momentum now. But yeah, it's always so funny because the gaming videos, it's like we'll have like little spurts where it's like we'll go like a week or two without doing them and then we'll come back to them. And that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, right? Because like sometimes we'll have like, you know, the premium live event and then Monday Night Raw and then SmackDown like all in 1 week. Right, or if you have the case of like the 2-night SummerSlam situation, because like you're basically gonna have like the 2 nights of SummerSlam, So then you'll have to have everything uploaded like Sunday and Monday pretty much. Then if you cover Monday Night Raw, that video is typically going to be up on Tuesday. And then of course the Friday Night Reaction, that's going to be the following Saturday. So something like that's also something to put into the mix too. I think we're down to what? WrestlePalooza, Crown Jewel in Australia. Then we have Survivor Series. Well, I know we have a Saturday night's main event at the start of November. And then of course we have... yeah, Survivor Series, and then John Cena's retirement match, which appears to be in DC, so... yeah, I'd go after Roxanne in this whole situation, to be honest. Oh, I see what Bayley's doing, okay. Oh. I was gonna say, but, like, Natalya is, like, right there. Everyone's, like, getting up. See, that's another thing that gets me, is, like, how do they just go for these finishing moves and then go for the pin, like, knowing that they're right behind them. Like, it doesn't seem like good spatial awareness. I don't know. That's an opportunity for the AI to be improved, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe that's a me thing. Go. I was gonna say this would have been a really clear opening for Natalya right here. Oh, Bayley. Oh, but there's Roxanne though. I think Roxanne might be onto something here. Okay, maybe not. No, she might be. Hang on here, hang on here. Nope, Natalya's right there. It's like they do two moves and go into the cover. They've went to my school of YouTube and gaming. But here we are, kids. Natalya retains the Women's United States Championship here.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Women's United States Champion, Natalya.
Woo! Go Natalya. Alrighty. But, yeah, we just went through another match here, and then kind of depending on the vibes, we'll see where things are kind of floating for the, next show. We'll see if we do a match, but let's take a little look-see-loo as to how everybody did. But we got 3.5 stars. Alrighty, look at that. We really kept up with everybody this week. Look at that. Alrighty, so... obviously, Natalya retained against Bayley and Roxanne. We have Ivy Nile and Stephanie Vaquer versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven for the women's tag titles. LA Knight beat Cole Quinn, and that was because the Andrade interference was set up over there. And then, of course, we have Seth and Punk versus AJ and Shawn Spears, so do with that what you will. We also had Asuka with a promo, a call-out promo over here, and another call-out promo over here. So we can kind of see which matches we're going to have more than likely at the go-home show and stuff. Here we go, here we go. 23,000 fans! Look at that, look at us getting it together. See, 26 for NXT. We're finally in the pocket, I think. 21,000 for Raw. And then 21,000. But look at us! Look at us having a good week for once over here. Look at that. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. We got another schooled one. That's awesome. Alright. Hey there again. I've been watching the progress of Smackdown this season. You're putting up a better fight than I expected, but it won't last. Anyway, I expect to be at the top of the podium by the end of the season. Best of luck. You're welcome, Bayley. Alright, looks like Seth wants to be on the PLE. And that actually will work out, because maybe we do the tag match as the PLE match. I don't know. That's a vibe. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling, but I could be totally wrong. Once again, we got to clear those out a little bit. Now, we have to use up some of these power cards, so let's use Birth of Legends to see who goes up in popularity a little bit, because I think everybody could use a little bit of help over here. So let's see what happens. Andrade got the boost. Chelsea Green, Austin Theory. Okay, perfect. LA Knight, Eric, Sean Spears. Perfect. Everybody went up a little bit. Love that. Okay, we also have 2 of the Moon we could use on somebody to get them over 60. So what I like to do is that I kind of like to put like the lower, like if it's under 50, that's what I like to use it. So like I think in this situation, we could go with either Lash Legend or Tatum Paxley. I think because they're in a feud, I'm going to go ahead and bump up Tatum Paxley over here. There we go. Perfect. And then what else are we going to do? Do we have like the Legends one? I don't know if we do or not. I'm like, which ones do we have? Smashing Success. We have Get Schooled, so we can use that one, which is great. So let's see here. Who else could we level up? A lot of people are pretty close to there. I think of our little options right now, I think let's give Roxanne this one. There we go. She leveled up, so let's go ahead and go to Roxanne Perez and Specialist Fighter. I mean, I could see her definitely more as a specialist, so we'll do that. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and book the show. I don't know if we're actually going to go through and watch any of the matches, but we will see depending on the vibes. So, our in-progress goal, Lash wants to win her next match, and Seth wants to beat the PLE. Do not book your most popular available fighter this week, so I believe that would be... Oh, no, not the Talent Scouts. Okay, I'm in the wrong tab. That would be Mr. CM Punk. So as long as we don't have Mr. CM Punk in this whole situation this week, then I think we're good to go. Or at least, you know, as long as he's off the show, pretty much. So let's go ahead and book the show, see if anything piques the interest, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, friends, I think for this one, we're going to just kind of breeze through it, because we need to get to the go-home show, and yeah, I think that kind of takes priority at this point. But you can see here, one of our MyRise characters finally showed up, so... Ryan Parker, I believe he was in the final of the 3 different series for MyRise. Because like, I know that was, yeah, because that was the one with the meta ending, that's right. It was so great. Anyway, I figured this might be good because that way we get the tag team titles going on the men's side of things again. I forgot Dominic Mysterio was the men's US title holder. I'm like, okay, this is getting bad if I'm forgetting that. But I think to be fair, like, we didn't want him to, like, get injured or anything because he didn't have a lot of stamina, so that happened. So this all worked out. So let's go ahead and simulate this matchup here. We got the tag titles on the line. Grayson, Waller, and Austin Theory pick up the win here. Again, we might just keep that in the mixture of just, like, matches. Dominic Mysterio, he had a good promo. We have Lash Legend and Tatum Paxley starting out their little feud.
It's over. Bring it.
Alright, awesome. Okay, 2 stars. That's okay. This is the episode before the go-home show. Bayley and Roxanne, they're up to level 4. We've got Asuka, Ivy Nile, and Natalya. Just throwing everybody in this match, just because we can.
1, 2,
and it made sense. Natalya picks up the win. Look at Natalya. Okay, Asuka versus Ivy Nile. That seems to be the next feud. That's okay with me. Ivy Nile is very busy, to say the least. We have the tag team call-out promo, and we've got the main event. We've got LA Knight versus AJ Styles. Let's see who picks up the win here.
It's over. Bring it.
AJ Styles picks up the win, 3.5 stars, up to level 2. Let's see how we did compared to the other shows. Okay, look at us. Okay, look at this. Look at this. We actually did pretty good. Everybody kind of was in the same boat this week, and I feel better about that. We also used a little bit of, we used the castle power-up to go after Paul Heyman, so I guess we're getting 10% of his revenue, so do with that information what you will. But 19,000 fans, that's not too bad. That ain't too bad at all. NXT got 25,000. Okay, that's fair. Raw got 13,000, and then ECW got 20,000. So we actually did pretty well this week, which is great. And we were in the pocket for like the last 2 weeks, which is always a good sign. So that being said, let's see what happens. Week 19. Oh, geez. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, well, I mean, we were... that's fine. Oh, Lord. Oh, I hate this one. I mean, I'm kind of okay with that, to be honest. I think we have the bandwidth, so... Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, you're on the show, so... Let's talk figures. It's for 60,000. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Lash, listen. That's fine. Just that this is fine. But I mean, like, we can't necessarily like have like everybody winning all the time. I mean, we can, but like we didn't have the power up or anything, and we were just kind of hoping for the best. We have 5 matches to cover, so I'm gonna go ahead and book the show, and we'll kind of go from there. And I hope that we have enough to work with. So let's hope for the best. Alrighty, friends. I think we got a decent little show given the situation that we have at hand. So here's the scoop. So I'm really hoping that we can do like maybe this tag team match for the PLE simply on the basis that like we basically will have everybody in this matchup over here. Now I wanted to kind of like leave off the LA Knight oh my god, the LA Knight AJ Styles match simply on the basis that AJ needs the stamina. So I did that, and so this is how we got to this card here. And the reason why we kept Seth on there in the Extreme Rules match is because he's at an 88 for stamina, so that's pretty reasonable. So we have Seth Rollins and Grayson Waller. They're going to be finishing up their feud in the Extreme Rules match. We've got Ivy Nile and Asuka in the women's title match. Their feud's just getting started, but it's a title match, so we kind of moved that up a little bit. We have Andrade and Cole Quinn. That match is just happening because it's just a rivalry that makes sense to put on this show. We have a tables match with Lash and Tatum Paxley, and then we've got Bayley and Roxanne Perez in the main event in a steel cage match. So I felt like that would be a good match to kind of put there. Otherwise, if AJ didn't have the stamina situation, we probably would have put this match in the main event, because I think that makes sense. But I think this is a pretty well-rounded show. To be honest, and we have some stipulations in there to kind of keep things a little fresh and interesting, and I think that kind of guides like what we watch pretty much. So I'm thinking we watch the matches that have the stipulations with them, or we could just watch all the women's matches, which is not a bad thing either. Because we just watched Seth and Grayson Waller. My apologies. I'm still trying to wake up a little bit, and it's been like an hour almost. Either way around, I think we'll end up watching the women's matches now that I'm kind of looking at things a little bit more. So I think that's the move. Either way around, I hope everyone enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comments down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so you get notifications around here and that sort of thing. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in. And I will see you all in the next one.